Well, we talked to him in a previous episode about being a business partner, part of the SLC Promotions Group at Silver Dollar Speedway in Chico. But we're going to be talking to Colby Copeland, the driver. The Rockland, California native drove for a couple teams last year. He's going to discuss how he juggled being a general manager of Silver Dollar Speedway last year to being a driver in 2022, as well as 2023, what that's going to look like. He also talks about some stuff, some very exciting stuff in his personal life that have happened in the last year and coming soon to the Copeland family. That's next here on Getting Up to Speed. Hello, I'm Ben Dethridge, and I'm the host of Getting Up to Speed. We talk to sprint car drivers from the Pacific Coast, whether they race in Oregon, Washington, California. If they run it, we're going to talk about it. Also branch out a little bit, as well as drivers that perhaps are from here that race elsewhere, or some drivers that come in and try and take some money from the West Coast. In these episodes, we talk about past experience, past seasons, as well as upcoming races, as well as how's the season going. We hope you enjoy these episodes. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps us out. And stay tuned for more and more content. Now let's get into the interview. Well, race fans, joining me now, he drives both the 16A for Larry Antea and the 5E for Jim and Annette Van Lair. It's Colby Copeland out of Rockland, California. Colby, so excited to have you on. I know you're a busy man, but it's always great to get up and chat with you.
Yeah, no, it's fun, yeah.
Well, I guess first things first, not only are you a sprint car driver, but last year you were, doing the dailies in one of the three partners of SLC Promotions at Silver Dollar Speedway in Chico, California. And we did a previous interview, so listeners can listen to that. But it sounded like it was a whole ball of fun, but it had its fair share of challenges and ups and downs, but it sounds like more ups than downs.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it was a lot more ups and downs and new learning experiences, I guess you could say.
Well, 2022, despite helping run Silver Dollar Speedway, you did do quite a bit of racing. I had you down for 34 feature starts, 18 top 10s, 11 top 5s, 8 podium finishes, and 2 main event victories. You were able to get around to some racing and actually able to get around quickly and post some decent results.
Yeah, it was fun. I definitely felt the repercussions, I guess, of not racing as much as I had in the past from me being rusty, and, not being on top of my game to compete with these other guys that run, 70 or 80 times a year. So, but I plan on doing a lot more racing, or maybe not a lot more, but more racing, I guess, in 2023. We just finished our schedule, so I think there's 53 races on that for this year between the 410 and the 360, and just hoping to get more speed and keep chugging along.
Yeah, in 360 action, 14 starts in features, 9 top 10s, 6 top 5s, 5 podiums, though, which was pretty incredible, and a win at Antioch Speedway in the fall on that race that they had towards the end of the year. And then for 410 action, 15 starts, 7 top 10s, 4 top 5s, 3 podiums, and a win with NARC at Stockton Dirt Track in the spring at the first part of the year.
Yeah, no, both super thankful that I get the opportunities that I do. Both car owners are great. It's pretty much the same equipment on both sides between Jim and Larry's cars. And everybody kind of works together. When I race with Jim, sometimes Larry will go and help us. And when I race with Larry, Jim will go and help Larry and I. So, the three of us, have all become super close friends, and, it's worked out really well. Honestly, it's all the same shocks, the same frames, bars, wheels, the whole deal is, all pretty much the same stuff. So it's worked out really nicely.
Now, as far as 2023 is concerned, you said about 50 races or so is what's planned to be on the schedule. Is there anything specific that you guys are going to try and hit? Or is it just going to kind of be like whenever you're able to do so?
Yeah, it's kind of whenever I just kind of plugged in whenever I was available. Obviously any Silver Dollar date, I can't go race. So then I have the 6 road course races that I spot for Kyle in the Cup stuff. This year I'm actually Grant Enfinger in the trucks, Brandon Jones in the Xfinity, and then Kyle for the Cup stuff. So those 6 road course races that we have, obviously I can't go race the sprint car those weekends, but any other weekend that's open between Silver Dollar and the spotting, then we'll be racing.
Yeah, and did I see this, let's see, February 4th, the Road Course Legends at Las Vegas Bull Ring that you ran, and I think you got like 4th place?
Oh, that was actually, that was this weekend.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go out there to help my in-laws. They're the promoters of the Vegas Bull Ring.
Okay.
And so we were headed out there, and then Jacob, our timing and score at Silver Dollar, they needed his help mostly to get their timing and scoring going. So we went out there, and I was just hanging out and kind of up in the tower. And Jacob was doing his thing. You know, he's great on the computer, getting all that stuff going and helping their guys. And my father-in-law, TJ, came up there and he's like, "Hey, you want to race?" And I'm like, "Oh, I guess." You know, I don't know, I guess. Sure. He's like, "All right, well, let's go." And so next thing you knew, I was out there in one of those legend cars, road course racing. And man, it was actually a good time. It was something a little different, but between, you know, the braking zones and the drafting, like the straightaways were really long on the road course. So drafting and braking zones and shifting and all the fun stuff. It was something new, but it was a good time. It was fun.
Was that a one-off, or maybe something if opportunity presents itself again? If you get asking, "Hey, do you want to race again today?" You'll jump at the opportunity?
Oh, my wife's family is from Vegas and lives in Vegas. So it's one of those things. I think if we go out there to visit her family and there's a race going, well, I mean, heck yeah, I'm not just going to, you know, sit at home and visit the family. So
Sure.
You know, any opportunity I can get to go, but as far as picking a special weekend to go out there just to race the legend car, I don't know that I would do that, you know?
Sure. Yeah, no doubt. And then I didn't mention this a part of your sprint car breakdowns, but I saw you one of the last times I was at Red Bluff. You were doing, I think, double duty in the Sportsman and Open division, going back to your roots in cage karts.
Yeah, that's been the go-kart, the outlaw kart thing's always a lot of fun. I've always had a lot of interest in running the outlaw karts. They're always a good time. They're fast, competitive. And then so it's been fun trying to, you know, you want to put all the cool, lightweight, you know, make your kart the best, the fastest, the graphics, all that. And then I have two guys that actually help me on the outlaw kart stuff that have just as much or more passion than I do about it, with Brian McClish and then Mike Consani. They used to be pavement, dirt, sprint car guys, and now they actually have outlaw karts themselves. And then so my kart actually stays at their shop, and they help me take care of it and bring it to the races and do all that. So it's a great time to go race with those guys, and it's just fun to go back up to Red Bluff and see all the kids. And then obviously I have a bunch of friends that are doing the Sportsman and the Opens up there. So
Sure.
It's always a good time to go up there and have fun, but then also be competitive and get back to the grassroots a little bit.
Yeah. And before West Coast Nationals or for West Coast Nationals, is there going to be any Colby Copeland cameos in this upcoming spring?
Not, you know, no, I don't think so. That weekend, I think I actually go to Austin, Texas for the COTA Circuit of the America NASCAR race.
Okay. Well, you know,
so I might I could possibly run up there on Thursday night and maybe do the clone race.
Sure.
That would be kind of fun, but that would be about it. Cause we would go to Texas on Friday.
Yeah. Well, it's understandable. So, well, it was last year you got married, right? To your lovely wife?
Yep. Yep, June.
And how's that been? Has that been an adjustment, or is it just a dream come true? I assume it's a dream come true.
Yeah, no, it has. It's been great. I don't know that much has changed. I guess she's looking at me right now, so I don't know that much has really changed. I know that we went on our honeymoon straight from the Sonoma. So we got married on Thursday before. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday. We got married Thursday before the Sonoma NASCAR race.
Okay.
And then we went to NASCAR in Sonoma, and then we did our honeymoon straight from Sonoma, and then we had to fly home early, landed in San Francisco because Silver Dollar had a race on Friday that we had to be at, but then we ended up canceling it as we were leaving the San Francisco airport because it was supposed to rain.
Oh no.
Well, yeah. So.
Well, she's a champion, especially coming from, a pavement background, and she seems to be liking the dirt stuff, or am I wrong on that assumption?
Yeah, no, she likes it all. I just can't burn her out, if she, she likes going to the races, but not twice every weekend like I do.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, she's got a limit. Okay.
Yeah, well, she needs a few camping trips and, lake trips in between there.
Sure, absolutely.
So
no, it's all
and then we have a new roommate on the way here. He's supposed to be here in 2 or 3 weeks, so we'll see how that goes.
Then life's really gonna get real.
Yeah, that's what everybody keeps saying.
It'll be okay though. I think you'll do all right with an additional roommate.
Yeah, he just, like I keep telling her, he better be ready to go because we're not sitting home.
Yeah, exactly.
So get the diaper bag ready and get the stroller ready because we're going.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. It's not going to be like a Band of Brothers where they kept saying, no jump tonight. No, green light, we're going.
Yeah, we're going.
Well,
so we're getting close here.
Are you excited or are you nervous about that?
No, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I mean, so we're both a little nervous right now because he hasn't flipped yet. I guess he's breached, I guess they would call it.
Okay.
So we go this Saturday, and they're gonna do I guess it's called a version, and they're gonna try and manually flip him here. But we've heard it's not the greatest procedure, so we're a little nervous. We hope it goes well, and then he should be here in 2 or 3 weeks. So.
Sure.
We're both super excited to meet him and get on with the program here. It's kind of her being super pregnant. It just slowed her down a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. And I can guarantee I can hear the excitement in your voice, and I know that you've been a supporting husband through this because it can be interesting. You really find out who your wife is when she's pregnant. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's crazy, all the stuff that we've gotten. She did a baby shower in Vegas, a baby shower in California with all of our friends here, and now the whole house is just packed with all sorts of baby stuff.
Yeah, I would say he's giving both you guys a run for your money about who has more articles of clothing and accessories.
Yeah, no doubt. So, but we're excited. But we have a busy schedule, so hopefully he's ready to go.
He's going to fit right in there. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. If everyone's telling you it gets real when you have a child, where it really gets real is when you have two and they're under like 3 years old. That's when it gets crazy. And that's when. So if you're thinking future plans, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying. So.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I hear you. One's one direction, and you chase that one, and then the other one starts running the other direction.
Yeah, you become like a risk assessor overnight because it's like, okay, the baby is crawling, about to go out the front door, and the toddler is climbing, up in the pantry cupboards. Which one do I grab first? So yeah. But
yeah,
but as far
I hear that.
But as far as racing, going back to what's coming up for 2023, sounds like you're going to be participating mostly in the Western Sprint Tour Southern Speed Week. That should be exciting. Going to pretty much some places that you've won at over the years, except Douglas County Dirt Track, new racetrack in Roseburg, Oregon. where unless they were racing there in 1995 for the one-off year they were dirt or ran pavement stuff there, no one's raced that.
Yeah, no, that one should be fun. I'm kind of excited to get up there because I know Brian Crockett has probably done a great job with that place, and I know that any racer is after the track surface. So I know what he did with Cottage Grove and getting those guys going, that he'll put the same passion in his own place. So I'm excited to get up there. It looks interesting. I've only seen pictures. I haven't really. I think maybe Mr. YouTube put a video out of him going around there.
Yeah.
Is it flat? Does it look flat, or is it just from pictures?
Well, it looks like it.
Have you seen it?
So I went to Roseburg Indoor the other weekend, and I kind of just was walking around the fairgrounds and stuff, and I took a look at it. It doesn't look flat to me, like flat as a cracker. It looks like it's got some gradual banking. It looks wide though, so that's always good. As long as it races wide, it should be wonderful.
Yeah. No. I'm sure Brian will have that thing tuned right in. It'll be one guy will be right against the wall, and the other guy will be hugging the infield tires. So, or whatever there is, a berm, infield berm. So I'm sure it'll be great. So I'm excited to get up there. I think, how big is it? Is it as big as Cottage Grove or smaller, I guess, comparison?
Well, so the pavement track was 3/8. I bwillieve they're calling it a third mile. So, so yeah, in between Cottage Grove and like a Coos Bay Willamette kind of deal.
Okay.
So,
okay.
And I guess Southern Oregon is like somewhere in there, like a third mile. So that's what you're looking at size wise.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it'll be good. I'm excited to get up there and see how it goes.
Is that going to be your only swing up in the Pacific Northwest? Are you guys going to try and come up with the 16A for Dirt Cup, or the 4 days of racing that they have leading up to Dirt Cup?
Yeah, so we're going to try and do that one with the 16A, but I think I have to miss Roseburg because we have a silver dollar race. So I think I'll do Medford and then come back down to Chico and then go back up to so I have to miss whatever that Friday is. So I think Medford's Friday and then Medford's Thursday, Roseburg Friday, and then maybe Lebanon Saturday on that swing.
Correct.
I'm going to do Medford and then come back down to Chico, run our 360 race at Chico that Friday night, fan appreciation night, and then head back up for Saturday at Lebanon.
Okay. Well, it's going to be a busy rat race, but it no doubt it'll be good. It's great to see that it's running with Dirt Cup this year, whereas last year it was 4 days, Memorial Day weekend, go back down, and then like 2 weeks later go back for Dirt Cup, or 3 weeks later.
Yeah, that hurt a little bit. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that hurt a little bit.
And then outside of that, obviously you said not running any silver dollar races, but Trophy Cup on the plan, some stuff, stuff in the fall you're going to be running in the Central Valley or anything?
Yeah, Trophy Cup. Let me see if I can get my schedule here. You can't miss Trophy Cup, right?
No, you can't. You're a former prelim winner there.
Yep, there you go. I think, let's see here. That so the outlaw races, Hanford and Placerville in September, and then the Cotton Classic end of September is Hanford with SCCT, and then Hanford King of the West, Trophy Cup, and then the Stockton finale, and that's pretty much it. Merced at the end of November.
Okay.
So we're actually going to promote try and do a monster truck show at Ocean Speedway this year. They've never had monster trucks there, and we kind of talked to Prentice about it, and so he was all for us letting us do a monster truck show there. So we're going to try and make that happen.
Awesome, that's sweet.
So
look at you go. Now you're a potential full-time monster truck promoter. We won't call you full-time just quite yet.
No, not full-time, but those monster trucks, everybody loves monster trucks, you know.
And what's great is they bring in like a whole different breed of cat as far as fans go, but you hope that for every 10 that enter through the gates, at least one might come back and be a lifelong fan of the dirt track stuff.
Right. Yep.
I mean, 10 out of 10 wouldn't be bad, but chances are somebody's going to be like, oh, I can come here all the time. So, yeah.
Yep. You got it. Yeah. So.
And then, as far as you yourself, Colby, like obviously you just got married, and then now you're expecting an additional member of your family. What's a typical off season look like for you? Is it just kind of getting away from racing for a little bit and relaxing and detaching yourself, or is it always focusing on race cars, always talking to the teams that you drive for?
No, we definitely stepped away there. We did like our SLC group. We did just a couple days in Vegas to kind of celebrate our first season. Our SLC group, and then we went to Utah for her parents have a cabin there in Utah, Cedar City. So we went there for Thanksgiving, and that's pretty much it. I've been up to the Silver Dollar a few times, been to the race shops a few times. I'm over halfway through getting my pilot's license, so
Okay.
I've been flying a lot.
All right.
Which has been really cool and been fun. I think that's about it. Just running the concrete pump business for the most part. So that's pretty much it on the off season. Watching it rain, man, we got some rain here.
Yeah.
We got plenty of lake water to do some boating this summer. So
Sure.
I think that's about it.
Which in the end is good with, considering California's went through a dry spell, and it probably made you feel like you were in the Pacific Northwest or something with as much rain as you got there.
Just, just as long as our guy, Gavin, knows what to do with the water and not just let it run out to the ocean.
Yeah.
So
misallocate it.
Right. There you go. That's the word I was looking for.
There you go.
So yeah, no, it's been a good off season. It's been relaxing, but on the other hand, like I said, I'm ready for the baby to get here. Carter is the name that we went with. So ready for him to get here and then get the race season started.
Well, awesome. And for you, for racing wise, what's the best way for people to look at your race schedule? Or if you have any apparel for sale or any team news that's released, is there any place anywhere that people can find that?
Oh man. I don't really do any of that. I don't know. I'm gonna actually look into doing shirts, or I think Annette Van Laer actually did some.
Okay.
2 years ago maybe, or was it last season? She actually did some shirts, but I'm gonna look into doing some shirts. I've had a lot of people ask, so I'm gonna look into doing some shirts. But as far as putting out a schedule or anything like that, I don't really do any of the media stuff. I try and stay off of posting on Twitter or Facebook as much as I can, as much as those kind of things get twisted around with people's comments going every which direction.
Sure. Yeah.
That's pretty much it. It's not. We're just kind of with Van Laer and Antea. They're relaxed and ready to have fun, and I'm kind of in the same boat. Nobody's really too serious, but on the same note, we want to win. So
yeah,
we just kind of go with the flow.
Well, and speaking of those two, any other people you want to thank, any sponsors you want to thank that have helped you or that will be helping you in 2023?
Yeah, no, NOS Energy Drinks, definitely a big supporter of myself. So they've been, I think this will be my 4th year with NOS, or 4th or 5th year with NOS. And getting back to the schedule, they actually host every weekend that we're racing. So, okay. They'll get on Tuesday of the weekend before and post, hey, Colby will be at Silver Dollar this weekend, or whatever, Cottage Grove. Colby will be at Cottage Grove on Friday, and he'll be at Roseburg on Saturday, So I guess if people wanted to follow along, they could follow on NOS's Instagram or Twitter.
Okay.
And they kind of do the whole schedule thing.
Awesome. Well,
so
That's cool.
Getting back to the sponsors, L&S Construction, Bianchi Farms, they were both jumped on board, which is huge. Obviously, fire protection management, Larry's company, Antea, and then Van Lair Steering Repair are obviously huge sponsors. So, takes a lot of money to do these things, and those people help us out, and it's been good for us.
Yes, it does. Well, we appreciate your time that you've taken, and definitely wishing you and your lovely wife the best of luck, and can't wait to hear about your new arrival soon.
No, yeah, I appreciate it. I'm sure we'll see you soon. Maybe.
Yeah.
I plan. Obviously, things can change, as you know, but I plan doing Red Bluff February 18th, so maybe I will see you up there.
I will be there. Well, unless my plans change. So
I don't know. I guess what I'm getting at is I'm not exactly sure I'll be there, but sure. I plan on being.
All right. I will pencil you in. I just won't Sharpie you in of seeing you.
Perfect.
So,
perfect.
All right.
That'll work.
Thanks a lot, Colby.
All right, Ben. Thank you.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to this latest episode of Getting Up to Speed with me, Ben Dethridge. We hope you enjoyed this program. We hope also that you hit the subscribe button and the like button, as that really helps things out, spreads things out. Be sure and share as well on social media so that more people can listen to these great interviews and from these great drivers. Getting Up to Speed is a production of High Side Racing Promotions. For more information, you can check it all out on Facebook at High Side Promotions.